Hey y'all, it's episode 100. Holy crap. 100 episodes. Lots on my brain, lots to discuss, lots to get into. Y'all stay tuned. What is happening, fine folks out there in these internets? This is everyday people doing everyday shit on whatever YouTube video player, podcast app, because you can't even call them podcasts anymore, but that's a whole other rant. Hope y'all doing well. I am unbelievable as always. On this show, I'd like to hang out on the mic with Phoebe Pruitt, also known as Queen Pruitt, and just talk about regular everyday crap. Y'all might know Phoebe Pruitt sitting right over there, right? Yeah, I think y'all might know her.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hey dear. How you be?
I'm swell.
Excellent.
How are you?
Other than my camera doesn't quite look right, I'm unbelievable as always.
So you do see that too, so it's not just me, okay?
Yeah.
Just making sure. It's like kind of cloudy.
Yeah, it's flat, but
that one.
Yeah, it's my camera. Yeah, it's yours is fine.
Of
Great
course
color
it
and
is.
everything.
It's ready for me.
Mine has no dadgum contrast whatsoever, but that's okay. We can fix that. Anyway, on this show, we just talk about regular, everyday stuff. Thank y'all for being here. This is pretty big, in my opinion. I had other ideas about how to do this, but quite frankly, I don't know if any of that stuff was going to happen because life be lifing. Ain't that the phrase you say? Life be lifing.
It ain't just me that says it. You're probably the only one that just does not say it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Life be lifing for real.
That makes sense. I see folks in the live chat.
Hey,
good to
y'all.
see everybody. Let me see if I can show those folks there. Oh, that button didn't work. There it goes. That says Mr. Clarence says, hey. That's Muhammad says, happy Ramadan. How are you? Are you fasting today? That would be nope. But Happy Ramadan to you. Mr. Joe T in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I've been wanting to do episode 100 for a little bit now. I mean, when I say a little bit, I mean as in 3 months, essentially. Ain't it been like 3 months?
3.5 months. Yeah. I arrived in North Carolina on October 26th.
Okay, so yeah, 3 months. And so 3+ months.
Thank you.
And so
for fixing that, because I said it was 3.5.
Okay, cool. But I figured I might as well just let it be far as the stuff that I had in mind that I wanted to go about doing it and just go ahead and knock it out. Because between the stuff that happened that she was dealing with, that we were all dealing with, and the timeline of just like work schedule stuff, it just seemed like nothing was going to line up. So here we are on this random Friday, February 20th, 2026. We don't particularly record on Fridays, but here we are. Thank y'all for being here. This is only the second time I've done podcasting stuff for 100 episodes. The first one was on the photography show, and I remember it very vividly. I even remember who I spoke to and interviewed and all of that good stuff. And so that's why I was like, man, it means a lot to get to 100 episodes. I don't know if you realize that. You do?
I mean, I think I've been here for some of them.
Well, I mean, but I'm saying, do you feel?
Yes,
like
because it's 100.
You know?
I mean, I look at it the same way as the amount of years that we've been together.
Yeah.
You know?
100 years.
Not,
That's how you just
but no,
related
I
that.
can compare them that way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You should know the exact, just like you know that it's been 100 episodes.
Yeah.
You should know it's been however many years that we've been together.
Yeah.
That's big.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that makes a little more sense, somewhat. But I was thinking back, and I wanted to do like clips and stuff like that from the past, and not just last year, but
Now I hope not just last year.
not just last year, but there was some things that were said. Heck, even going all the way back to the North Carolina
to the
days.
beginning. Yeah. I want to pull those up because I mean, I need to go back and look at those myself. That was far. That was a long time ago. You say 100 shows, but when was the first one?
I don't remember when the first one was. I don't. I have no idea. But it's still out there. Like on the webpage, they're out there on the webpage. They haven't gone anywhere. Old school people doing RSS feeds, they can't get to them because they're so old. But if you go to our website, you'll see them if you just scroll back all through the gazillions pages that we've done of this thing. And it made me think. I remember just pondering doing this stuff. And part of it was... Okay, and this is just speaking from my own point of view. Part of it was I wanted to do it because I felt like the future of entertainment is going this way. And if I want to be a part of that train ride or whatever, I need to try to figure this stuff out. Because if someone asks hey, are you available to such and such, and we pay you for it, I can raise my hand and say, yeah, I am. That kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I approached it like a hobby standpoint, but then I started nerding out on crap and digging into the weeds on audio and mics and lighting. And then I was like, okay, this is too much. I'm putting way too much effort into this stuff. But at the same time, I still enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. And then trying to talk to you about it, because I had started it before the official pilot episode of this. I had started it like maybe a year and a half prior, I think. And you
doing your own.
Yeah. And you wanted no part of it. And it was fine. I was like, that's fine. You don't want no part of it? No, you didn't want no part of it.
I don't remember.
I promise you. You didn't want no part of it.
I don't remember.
I will
so
say
I won't
this.
even say because I don't remember. I don't remember you.
You were in a different place at
Okay.
that time. You were in a different place at that time.
Okay.
And it I get it. It was fine. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. But again, I was sort of just trying to put my toes in the water, if you will, just because of how I saw things were going. Mm-hmm. And then we finally did our official pilot episode or what have you. And I don't remember what was talked about on that one, but I remember like the following week or maybe 2 weeks after that, I remember just laughing at you because it was something about farting in the bed.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back into the archives. Well, not really archives, but...
Oh, gosh.
I got to look at this because I don't remember. I
I remember because it was like...
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Muhammad.
I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to... Part of me wants to kill that off. Yeah, something don't feel right about that comment. But anyway.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, I can't remember the exact conversation, but I remember like titling it like "Bomb in the Bed Sheets" or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was basically talking about farting in the bed.
Okay. I know. I do remember a little bit.
It was totally random, and then and it just went on for the next, couple of years. It was about
Jax.
It was about 2 years.
Jax was in them. The kids made appearances.
here and there. Yeah, they were sort of like
in the beginning,
peripheral appearances.
Yeah.
You know?
But appearances, none. They did show up over there in a couple.
But it went on.
Or
I remember doing one on the road when we were going on a cruise, and that audio sounded crappy, but we did it anyway.
We did. Wow, it has been going on for a long time.
It's been going on a long time.
That's pretty cool.
Long time. And I'm grateful to have been able to get 100 episodes under the belt.
God.
Huh?
I said, okay. Get some more episodes under the belt.
Because I when I started working at Pruitt, I started getting the question asked a little bit more often than not. I was getting it asked beforehand because people saw my photography and stuff and saw that I was on YouTube before we started doing the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I always told people, yeah, anybody can get on the mics and hit record. It's not hard. And it started getting to the point where you could literally pick up your phone and just hit record and boom, you're done. And we're definitely there now. And anybody can do this stuff. And I told people, do it, and if you can get to 20
episodes,
if you can get to 20 episodes, you'll be all right. Most people might get to 5. They might get to 5.
I probably, does this room seem like it's at a slant, or maybe everything in here is at a slant?
What are you talking about?
Are my glasses lopsided?
No.
Oops.
What are you okay?
It just seemed like that's at a slant. This is at a slant. It seemed like everything.
With your vision, not the cameras. With your vision?
Yeah. Is that at a slant? That rod thing up there with the cameras on?
That may be.
Okay. Is this at a slant?
Okay. The arm is at an angle. That's it?
Yeah.
Just the actual equipment itself is at an angle, not the room.
Yeah, both of
because you said the room is at an angle.
I know that. Okay, no, yeah, I can see that would be weird, but it looks like the room is in an angle because the equipment, everything that I'm looking at in my vision, like everything's going like this. That's going like this. This is going like that. Anyway. I'm good.
100 episodes, everybody. Anyway, what I was saying was most people will get to like 5 episodes, something like that. And then I think a lot of people will finally like tucker out at 10.
If I wasn't a part of yours, I probably would not have made it past.
Why you say that?
3. Because you kept it going, even you kept it going because it's something that you signed up to do, you kept it going, but like it's plenty of nights that I was like, shit, I'm not doing it. I'm going to go to bed. I don't want to move. I can't move or what have you. But even when you feel like that, you looked at it like, I'm still going to show up, because you said that. So it was more so you keeping it going and me just on the shirt tail of the everyday people. Okay. In my opinion.
Okay. That's fair. And then over time, of course, my approach changed. I can't speak for you, but my approach changed.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I saw how much work was involved in this stuff. And I had other stuff going on between trying to do a 9 to 5, between trying to keep the lights on in the shelter in the 4 walls, running around after Isaiah and Jake, making sure that they're supported and this and that. And I was like, man, I don't know if this is worth it, So it sort of started to dwindle a little bit. And then I finally got to a point during pandemic time when the whole world changed. And I said, all right, I'm going to do this, but the only way that I'm going to do this is if it at least pays a bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you've said that.
And
how long have you had that T-shirt?
This T-shirt is very, very old.
I think so.
This T-shirt is at least 10 years old.
Yeah, at least.
Mm-hmm. And
because that would be like 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that math. Look at
that. Did you just get excited?
Actually,
for counting
no,
to 10
that wasn't
years?
even right.
What?
Because it's 2026.
Okay, so all right, yeah, my bad. Yeah, it wasn't right.
Hey, I noticed it though. I figured that.
But no, I think is at least 10 years old. This T-shirt that I have on, my Clemson T-shirt.
Yeah,
one of my many Clemson T-shirts. Even though most of them I'm starting to get rid of them because they're tearing up or whatever,
Oh,
anyway.
Hey, John. Hey, John. Can't stay long. Bye, John.
Oh, my chat. My chat window went away. So
you
no
got a
wonder I
delayed
couldn't see
reaction or something?
I don't even see him. See chats.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, yeah, he got to go.
All right,
Short-lived podcast or short-lived? Oh. Yeah, you're missing a lot.
Yeah, I missed a lot of stuff because over here on my screen, I got nothing. So I'm sorry. I saw one message from someone that I thought might have been a bot, but I couldn't do nothing with it. So let me see if this works now.
Bye, John. Have a great
Thanks for being
evening.
here,
It was
John. Appreciate
I know it's
name.
Friday night. You got stuff to do.
There it is. Yeah, now I see him. All right. Okay. Mr. Clarence says most podcasts are short-lived with roughly 44%. What? Hold on. Most podcasts are short-lived with roughly 44% failing to produce more than 3 episodes.
What?
And over 90% failing to reach 20. Oh.
3? So I was right. I get what is it? I get to go down to and what is the Price is Right? You get to go to the corner.
Oh, you get to go to the showcase showdown.
Yeah, because I was closer
showdown.
to that number 3.
Wow.
Been good to make it to 3.
That's a crazy stat, man. but it's in line with my theory.
No, that's not bad if that's not a bot, Muhammad. I don't want you to think if you're not a bot, that's not bad to say. No, I don't know. Yep. Okay. That's
All right,
it.
okay.
I'm just acknowledging the
Okay, cool.
chat.
All right. Well, all right. Cool. Thank you, Muhammad. I see you there. All right. Thank you for being here. Anyway, we're going to pause for a quick break real quick so I can fix my camera. That's annoying the crap out of me. And also, we're going to do an acknowledgement here to our fine members of the Patreon extended family. Thank y'all so much for being here. We lost a couple members over the last 3 months. We gained a couple members over the last 3 months. So it's almost balanced out. And we gained, I want to say like in the last couple of weeks, we gained a few free members. Mm-hmm. So thank you to all of these people that you see on the screen that are part of our paid extended family in Patreon. You can join our extended family for free or for paid. Just go to patreon.com/Aunt Pruitt. Join in the conversation. We had an interesting conversation going on all day today, including a shout out to my man Matt writing his book. I shared that in there, and people are able to get access to his book, his sci-fi book. I got applause right there for that. His first book, and I'm impressed. I don't know what the hell he's talking about in it, but I'm impressed. So shout out to him. But we have a lot of conversations and just random stuff, as well as this one conversation with the folks at Netflix, man. I don't quite get what's going on with them. You know, they send me this email talking about curated Black History Month. I don't see it. Oh, it cut it all. It really cut it off. That's fascinating. There it is. There it is. Curated for Black History Month. They sent me this email, you know, hey, you want to check out our curated list of Black History Month stuff? And I'm like,
you might be black.
And I'm like, okay, it's February 20th at 1:23 p.m. Pacific time in the shortest month of the year with 8 days left in the year, you're going to send this shit over here to promote it when you've been promoting all kinds of other stuff back in January that's going to be coming out in February.
Yeah.
That ain't got, whatever. So I wasn't too thrilled about that. I'm sure they ignored me on my social medias when I posted this to tell them I think they're full of crap and just coming off as pandering to black folks and checking the corporate box of, hey, we talked about Black History Month. We did it. That's our thing.
Yeah.
Even though it was just.
Well, people,
8 days later.
They do that so that they can check off the box. The ones that care to check off the box.
Yeah, clearly. So anyway, but that's over in Patreon, patreon.com/Aunt Pruitt. Thank y'all for being there. All of our members that are shown on the screen. We love you and really do appreciate the support. In the meantime, I am going to pause. Why does that says Phoebe Pruitt? I'm not Phoebe Pruitt. Oh, that's why it says it.
Why?
There it is.
What?
The button was stuck. The button was stuck. It was like every time I put my picture up here, it's got your name on the screen. That ain't right. Anyway, we're going to pause for a second. I'm going to fix my camera. Stay right there. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. And we're back. Everyday people doing everyday shit. Aunt Pruitt on this here microphone. Phoebe Pruitt over there on that microphone and camera. Thank y'all for being here. I think my camera profile looks a little bit better now with a little more contrast.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 100 of the show. And again, this podcast, we just talk about regular everyday stuff. We're not going to go down memory lane anymore, but we just talk about everyday stuff in regular everyday people lives because that's what we can all relate to. And speaking of more regular everyday people, live chat, Mr. Clarence, in response to my rant, he says, this year, I feel like Black History Month has been forgotten the most. And I think part of that is because of all of the other ICE crap that's been going on, in my opinion. That has dominated the news, rightfully so, with all of the stuff that's been happening, that's unfairly been happening. Yeah, so there's that. And then Mr. Joe T says, my consecutive podcast is 0. I do listen to a bunch. Yeah, and that's the thing with all right, the whole podcast genre. Okay, so when I look at podcasting, the people that immediately come to my mind has always been the tech industry. It's always been the folks at Twit. It's always been people like CNET, Revision 3. It's always been tech people. Okay. And that's because it was such a technical thing to get published out there. You say RSS feed. Most people have no idea what that is.
Sure
okay.
Don't.
But RSS feeds were used a lot just for getting regular news to your whatever reader. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember Google Reader?
Nope.
You don't remember that? Okay. Google's had a lot of products that they killed off. But Google Reader was a great service if you had a bunch of websites that you like to check out on a regular basis, be it from news, sports, gossip, whatever website. Back in the days, they all had some type of RSS feed built into them. And so instead of you having to just type in, go to website whatever.com every day, Google Reader just put it all in one spot for you. So you open up Google Reader and you get the latest from website 1 that you like, the latest from website 2 that you like, blah, 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 whatever. And it was all based off of RSS. Mm-hmm. But then came along podcasting with Apple and so forth, making that term as big as it is because you listen to them on your Apple iPods. That's literally how that went down.
Yeah.
But now the term podcast, you really didn't have to bark, turd. The term podcast is sort of makes no sense because people ain't listening to them on iPods. They haven't been listening. Why are you barking? Hey,
Biscuit,
quit.
What your hair standing up for?
The heck is your problem, dude?
Why is your hair?
And you don't have to. Do you want to go feed him? Why?
Is that what?
What the hell is your?
Okay, that's what it is.
Really, dude?
He's like, that's the only way I can get your attention.
He just slams into the camera. I swear, dude. Yeah, and I'm not editing any of that out. Anyway, Mr. Clarence says he loved Google Reader. None of the others came close, so I stopped using them. Yeah, that was a thing. I think the closest thing to it now, excuse me. I think the closest thing now to Google Reader for me and my experience would be what the folks at Flipboard was doing. Now, granted, Flipboard was fairly optimized for people that had iPads and tablets. You know, you could use it on your phone or whatever, but I really liked what they were doing. And I still look at it from time to time on my old iPad. But then they've pivoted themselves into another service. I think it's called Surf, because they're really what do you call it? Pro Fediverse, to where nothing's being tracked and all of that, you know, similar to what's going on with Blue Sky. So yeah, I think it's called Surf. You might want to check them out too. It might be a decent option, but you probably already know about this. But as I was saying, she just dumped. Did you just dump food on the floor? Dump rice on the floor?
He did that.
How did he?
He took it out of the bowl and smashed it.
Oh, interesting, dog.
Ooh.
I swear.
Excuse me, it was a block.
Yeah. Anyway, so what I was going to say, the term podcasting, it seems to be like fading away. I don't know if you noticed. I try not to say it. I typically just say show now, you know?
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the mainstream folks really latched on to it. You know, there's people that are watching things on television, but then there's people that are watching things on YouTube, you know, and then you got stuff like Saturday Night Live and the millions of people that will watch Saturday Night Live, but they get way more viewership from watching it on YouTube, you know? So everybody is seeing this whole internet presence, internet entertainment presence or whatever so much. You get folks like Spotify putting, quote, podcasts inside of their app. Mm-hmm. YouTube putting, quote, podcasts inside of YouTube. There's literally a section in YouTube.
There's a podcast in Netflix.
And exactly. That's where I was going next. I was they just added that.
Oh, in my head.
So
I cannot believe it.
There's clearly something there with this medium. But again, like everything, it ain't for everybody. You know, you can get lucky and go viral or what have you. But far as that sustainability, that's where the real work kicks in. I saw that they had all of these podcasts inside of Netflix, and it just made me laugh because at one time those same media people were trying to kill off podcasts. You know, they were saying, no, don't go there for your source. You need to come here to NBC and CBS.
Well, I guess if you can't beat them, join them.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway.
I reckon that's what they saying. If
T,
you can't beat them, join them.
Joe T says he had a Windows screensaver that would scroll RSS headlines at the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's cool. And he could select his news feeds and stay updated regularly. Yeah, that's what those things are for. They were perfect for that, just to give you a quick highlight, you know, and you didn't have to go typing in yahoo.com or whatever. It was just boom, you had a little portal with all of your little stuff right there. But anyway, that side of the way, what was I wanting to talk about before we got out of here? Oh yeah, I remember. I need to switch screens here. Have you seen?
Nope.
All right. Well, thanks for answering. Well, that's all, folks.
I'm just pretty sure.
Thanks for joining us today on the show.
Unless you're going to say, have you seen the latest episode of Friends? Or Modern Family?
Jesus. That's all you watch, huh? This chick don't watch nothing else. Reruns of Modern Family and the Friends. I swear.
I do. We've been watching the reruns of the shows that are coming out. Paradise. I getting caught up on
Trying
that.
to get caught up on those new things.
Yeah.
Do you mean those shows that they've been promoting since January that's coming out in March? You mean those shows?
Yeah, but not promoting Black History Month, which is now.
Oh, okay. All right. So stuff like
they say Black history is history.
Clearly.
Black history
we done with that
is
shit.
History. We got new history. We got to make with different people. Y'all, sorry, your time is up for now. We'll be back to you. We'll circle back always.
Unbelievable. Man.
It's ridiculousness.
But you've been watching, like, what was it? You caught up on Hijack because that's a new season and we started.
We're not caught up.
No, you caught up on it and then we started.
Oh, yeah. I have to go. I don't know about y'all, but I have to go back. The last episode or the last couple episodes of the previous season, like when the new season gear come out, it helps me to go back, especially if it's in a year.
Yeah, that's
and
not
I don't
unusual.
even know when. I don't even know when the last time. I don't even know when Paradise came out. Was it I don't know, but
no idea.
It don't matter. They get paid. They get paid for me to watch it, so it's cool.
Yeah, they're getting paid.
But yeah, I just got caught up on that. So now I'm ready. Hijack, Idris Elba supporting. Yeah. It's great. It's a huge twist.
Pretty good so far.
We weren't ready for the twist.
Yeah.
Were you ready for the twist?
Nope.
You weren't ready
Total
for the
surprise.
twist.
Total surprise.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to expect from Paradise. I was watching the last of the episode, season 1 last night, and I was like, you know what? This season 2, with all of this publicity that it's getting, all of this commercial, whatever, what do you call it? Commercial promotions. That's it.
Words are hard, folks.
They are sometimes. They really are. All this promotion, this shit better be good. This shit better be good. It better be good. It better be good. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Because things don't usually surprise me because I'm an actor and I think I would be a writer if I were to write. Right. So I already have all of these outcomes in my head made up when I'm watching the shows, and I'm like, this is probably the killer A, B, C, and D.
You say that.
Huh?
You say that, and it makes me think about, I wish I could find the conversation inside of one of our Patreon chats, but one of our members in there, love this guy. It's been fun to learn about him. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if I have the right to do so, but I know he's an older gentleman, and I know he's not in the U.S. Mm-hmm. So it's fascinating to talk to him because he's trying to figure out not only just our U.S. culture, but just our Black culture. He has no idea.
Oh God! I hope he don't base it on.
No. No, because
people will tell you that we ain't Black enough.
Well, that's the thing. But we have conversations like that in there, because it's all brand new to him, all brand new. And
that's bananas.
And he half the shit I say in there, because he used to hear me on Twit and hear stuff that I'd say in there. It's like, he said what?
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah, I get that. It happened to me at the casino a lot with the people that I work with that were not. English was not their first language, and I would say things, and I got to the point where I would look at them and I say, "Do you know what I mean?"
Right.
And no, we really don't. But they're not going to tell you they don't know.
No.
But if I ask, they would say, "No, I don't really know." And it's like, wow.
But we would discuss stuff like that, and then we started talking about, because Mr. Joe Esposito's in it, and he's always throwing in these random, out of left field, outside of the baseball park movies that. He throws them in there, and we'll have crazy conversations in there. And this gentleman, he brought up something. He's like, you know what? Some of the stuff just isn't interesting anymore.
Yeah. Because it's not. Because if you already know.
Right.
Already know. Why did I say already? Was that a glitch in the system? Was that a glitch in the Matrix?
You can't blame that on the Matrix. That's your brain.
I think that was a glitch in the Matrix.
You can't
that
blame
was
that on the
already. I think that was a glitch in the Matrix. Y'all need to go back and write that code over.
No, but for real, a lot of the stuff that we see is just reboots, refresh, that kind of thing. And some of it's good. You know, there's some original things like Sinners. Sinners was original.
Sinners was awesome.
You know,
His and Hers was awesome.
His and Hers, but I don't think that was an original. I think that's based off of a book.
Oh,
you know, but that's the thing. If we're running out of ideas,
they have to reverb.
You have to. If you're gonna have to what? Did you say reverb? If you said reverb, that's not the word here. That's not the word. Are you searching for a revert?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, even with that, that's a no. Because reverting is going back to the original. You don't want to do that. You want to add your own twist to it, add your own interpretation to it, or something like that. So, and there's some people that are doing that well. There's a movie that I found out about from Mr. Crazy Ass Joe Esposito. I think it's called Dr. Frankenstein, or it's just Frankenstein, but it's on Netflix and it's new. It's like within the last year, it's new. And it was directed by Del Toro.
Oh my.
And it was good. But it's the story of Frankenstein.
Oh, the one that was on Netflix?
Yeah.
That Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I liked that one.
That one was good.
It was good. It held my attention.
That's the Frankenstein story. But with his perspective.
That part.
You know, and I really enjoyed that movie. The only thing I didn't care for is I wish they'd done a little better with the sound design, because it was right there. I mean, they had all of the tools and could really just make it even more immersive as far as a viewing experience. But it was really good.
I didn't really see it because I watched it on my phone.
You watch it on your phone. Like 70% of people today.
Only because of that. I didn't actually. I watched it on the TV first in the loft where I was staying with my besties. I watched it on the TV, but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
I was able to see it.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Hence I said sound design.
But I couldn't hear it. You think it was because of that? Not just because of the way it was positioned on the wall? On the sound bouncing off?
Well, that's what I thought. We have multiple speakers here, and I still thought it could have been a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
A little bit better mixed.
Okay.
I think it could.
I didn't have a chance. If you couldn't hear it here with all of this.
No, I could hear it because I had to turn it crazy loud.
Yeah.
But I was like, I
didn't have a chance.
The mix could have been better. But the story, the way he did it, it was. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was too.
And again, that's just taking an original story from somebody else and putting your own twist on it. And a lot of people can do that well. But most people can't.
Do they have to get permissions to do stuff like that?
I think there's some type of loophole as far as the intellectual property. I think there is some type of loophole as far as what do you call it? Copyright. Derivatives is what they call it. A derivative of a copyrighted material. I think that's the loophole that lets people do it. I think. I'm sure the chat will correct me, or the comments will correct me. But I think it's, when it comes to copyright, because you see the same thing with people doing paintings and things like that. Because art is, the quote is, art isn't created in a vacuum. Art is created out in the open world because you're inspired from something.
Yeah.
Some people are inspired from just the way that tree looks. Some people are inspired from just the way another piece of art looks and says, I want to try it and come up with something, you know. So there's always some type of derivatives of art, you know, of original art or whatever. You've seen how many versions of Romeo and Juliet? You know, you've seen how many versions of Much Ado About Nothing? You know what I'm saying? Shakespeare is still Shakespeare.
It is, but it helps when other people see differently.
Right. Oh, we got a super chat in the house. Thank you. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. We got a super chat from Mr. Joe T. Mr. Joe T with the $10 super chat donation. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Really do appreciate that.
It's a nice welcome back present.
No doubt.
How long have I been gone?
3+ months. Remember you corrected me?
I did. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Jerk. Freaking jerk.
Just wanted to hear you say it. That's it.
Okay. How did we get on that? Because I was trying to go somewhere else.
I have that effect on people too.
I was totally trying to steer this conversation to somewhere else, and I have no idea how we ended up on talking about copyright derivation.
I'm telling you, I have that effect on people.
Clearly.
Get you all off your game. What was I talking about? What were we doing here? Why are we here?
Making me all ADD. Good Lord.
I know. Like I was supposed to have some carnitas for dinner.
What's that got to do with right now? Carnitas, if you want them, you can walk right next door to go get them. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's what we were supposed to have for dinner, but that's not what we having for dinner. But I was supposed to have carnitas for dinner.
Again, you talk about what you want all the time.
And that's what you're supposed to make it happen. I'm giving you the opportunity to make that happen. When I say what I want, is that not the opportunity for you to say, okay, she said she want to have this. Let me make this happen.
No. So let me.
So sad.
Folks, let me be clear here. So a certain somebody on mic number 2 and camera 2, they tend to say they want this or that when it comes to food. You know, like breakfast, dinner, lunch, vacation destinations, running an errand because need to pick up a shirt. You know, they tend to say a lot, and they tend to say, "I want to XYZ." There's times when I've been told, "I want pizza for dinner." While I'm in the middle of chopping up food, cooking at this simultaneously, I want pizza for dinner. Never mind the fact that I got the burners going, smoking shit everywhere, the fire alarm going. I'm clearly cooking dinner. It ain't pizza, but a certain someone will be like, I want blah, 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 blah. Okay, so.
Okay. Are you saying this certain someone is saying, I want pizza, but you're making something else?
I am saying this certain someone will say, I'm making pizza while I'm... No. So, I'm correcting you.
Oh.
I'm saying this certain someone says, I want pizza while I'm making something else. So that's how far it goes. But then there's other times, it could be Tuesday, I want carnitas, and it never happens until like Friday. Okay, we'll go over here and get these carnitas now. You didn't say it 4 days ago, 2 months ago. Yeah, but
that's because I said we were going to have carnitas for dinner. But look what happened. Right. That's not what happened. No, you went ahead and got something else for dinner.
I saw a deal and I grabbed it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I saw a deal and I grabbed it.
Darling.
Because I run the house.
You saw a deal and you wanted to do what you wanted to do with that deal. You wanted to get...
You can still go get carnitas. They're not closing.
I know
anytime
this.
soon, and we can eat
absolutely
that
know
fried
this.
bird later because it sure enough works in that air fryer without a problem.
It does.
So you're gonna go get carnitas? Yes or no?
I don't know what time it is.
Here we go. This is, and see, that's when it starts. That's when it starts right there. The first excuse. I don't know what time it is. That's when it starts.
No, not all the time.
Every
it's 6
single
o'clock
time.
now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, because Jacob gonna eat all of that.
No, yeah.
You know he would eat all of that chicken.
I know he would, but I ain't. He can eat other stuff in here too. But anyway, 16 pieces of chicken. He's not gonna eat all the 16 pieces of chicken right now. No, he ain't doing that.
Okay.
But if you want carnitas, you can go and get carnitas. And
Biscuit done had him some carnitas.
Yeah, he's happy now. Dang, I still ain't been able to get to what I wanted to ask you about because I've been looking at this shit for weeks.
Thank you, Joe. It is happy. It is good to have the family back. You are so right because I missed this dude a lot.
Yeah,
like I kept telling him like that's the only reason I came back. I miss him and the opportunities to see my other two kids. You know, even though they have their own lives, they're doing their own thing because they're men or what have you. It's still the opportunities to see him I missed out on. And I was in a great place, but I'm watching them and their family, and it made me miss mine.
I swear. Anyway.
It's okay. You can say how you really feel.
I'm glad.
You can say how you really feel, and it's okay. Go ahead and let it out. Just let it flow.
I'm glad that you're back.
Lame.
No. Okay. Whatever.
Go ahead.
Anyway, meanwhile in Biscuitville.
Oh, so yeah.
He is
any opportunity to get out of your
so happy. He's so happy. And occupied. But anyway, what I was trying to say, I've been watching this for at least a month now, and I shouldn't say watching. I've been checking in on it for about a month now, and I wanted to know if you'd seen it, and clearly you have not. But I want to share my screen. So we'll go to full screen here, and then we'll say share screen over here. Like that. Okay. So you see my screen? Mm-hmm. All right. What we have here on the screen is a great black woman dressed up in a unitard, like she's getting ready to work out. And here you go.
To you ladies about today is the bat wing. You know what the bat wing is? You ever seen your auntie stirring a pot of okra and you wondering what that thing hanging down there? That's a bat wing. You ever wave to your friend and slap yourself in the side of the head? That's a bat wing. And we fit to get rid of those today. All right. Now this first exercise I designed specifically
she said
for
we
women who
fit.
can't afford to go to a gym.
Yeah.
You don't need no fancy weights. All you need is something around the house with a little heft. Like these 2 cans. Okay, we're gonna take these cans.
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second. So you can get your cough out, number one. But you okay there? You took too strong of a drag on the sticks there. Too strong of a drag on that. Come on.
It's funny because we just had this conversation with my friend. Her goddaughter was talking about this woman that had these flaps, these same things. But you know, kids, they call you out on this stuff, and they called her out on it. So that's what made me laugh out loud.
So that's what made you laugh. Okay, so folks watching that video, if you heard the video, you hear her talking, but then you also hear the cars in the background. Okay, let us continue.
2 cans. Okay, we're gonna take these cans. So you get in the horsing stand, hold them like such, and then you hit it again. Okay? Hit it, hit it again, hit it.
So all the folks
hit it again.
in there's a car honking its horn.
To recover.
So folks that are not watching the video, let me try to describe to you. So what this is Miss Kim Wayans, the legendary Kim Wayans of the Wayans family, known for all of the comedy they did way back in the early 90s, late 80s, and beyond, including the legendary and monumental, I might add, In Living Color. The show that changed the Super Bowl.
It changed everything.
Because
freaking love it. I wish I could have been a part of it. They decided to do their show on Super Bowl Sunday and took the viewership. So now the Super Bowl, they're very strategic on how they pick their halftime show. Is because of In Living Color and Keenan Ivory Wayans. That's so monumental. That's
legendary.
what's up. What's up. Props.
So Kim Wayans is in here and she's doing a skit. She's again dressed up in a unitard, like she's getting ready to work out, wristbands, headband, and so forth. She's in the back of what looks like a U-Haul truck.
A U-Haul truck. It looks just like a U-Haul.
Quick lick of protein.
And she's getting a lick of protein.
And we're going to repeat.
And it's just...
hit it again, hit it.
And she's using some cans of something, canned goods, to do some bicep curls, which is fine. I respect
because she's
that.
talking about the what?
She's talking about the bat wings under the arms.
The bat wings?
Bat wings under the arms. But Kim Wayans has been sort of off the map for many years now.
A lot of them.
You know, she's been off the map for many years now. And it may be by choice, which is fine. Yeah. But she came back and she started doing this whole Kim is back thing. And she now has, at the time of this recording, 29,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. And some of the stuff I've seen,
I have seen some other stuff. I've seen something else. I don't remember exactly what, but she has come through my Instagram feed. Yeah,
and so she's cross posting on there. Because again, they clearly know the business. Some of the stuff I've seen, I was like, okay, that's odd. Like this talk show thing that she's got going on right here, and it has 7,000 views. It's from 3 weeks ago. And I'll just do a little snippet of that too. Hold on. If it plays. And you've seen this?
I need to try to get on her show with her.
Well, it doesn't want to play for some reason. But anyway, some of the stuff I thought it was a bit hit or miss.
But she got the name, and if she keep at it, it'll happen.
Like this one, again, the one that I just tried to click on, it's not going to play for some reason. Let me check the comments. It's got 171 comments. It only has 7,000 views, which is low in comparison to what most people of her stature would get, you know?
Yeah. Seems like it.
And so, but the comments are in here. It's all love. Lydia finally got her big moment. I'd love to attend a virtual masterclass program. No bongos. I mean, everything is just a lot of LOLs and a lot of laughing emojis and so forth. And I looked at it and I was like, it's Kim Wayans, and I love Kim Wayans, but this one missed me.
Who is that?
I don't know. Some guest that she brought on. I don't remember. But it's part of her Still Got It. And I looked at it and I was like, well, it ain't for everybody, that kind of thing. Okay. And I can sort of remember people saying similar things about In Living Color, you know, because In Living Color was like way over the top.
Yeah, it was. But that was a time that it was allowed. Do you think that there could be an In Living Color right now?
Hell no, not on regular TV. No. It would have to be on a Netflix or something like that.
Yeah.
Clarence.
Because I mean, even what is it? Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
That sounded really country.
Well, because you are really
Saturday
country.
Night Live. Did you hear that? I heard the echo come out.
Well, you are really country.
Night Live. Woo. But yeah, because that's risque. But even it's
still tamed by
Yeah.
Living Colors.
There you go.
And Living Color standards.
Exactly. Because can you imagine the clown right now?
Homemade clown
Homie
slapping
the
those
clown.
kids.
Or what's his name? The gay Damon Wayans when he was gay.
Yes.
Two
Two
snaps.
snaps up.
2 snaps. Yeah.
2 snaps and a twist.
Oh man. All of them.
Oh gosh, I'm looking at the chat. Joe T says, "She in a U-Haul?" Yes,
Yeah, it looks
in a
like she
U-Haul.
is.
She was in a U-Haul, and Mr. Clarence says YouTube has been sluggish lately. So okay, so it wasn't just me. Cool. But I saw that, and I'm rooting for Miss Kim and the rest of the Wayans. I mean, they're doing just fine, but it's cool to see that they're still actively trying to create content and make people laugh. I watched Marlon Wayans stand up. I didn't watch all of it because I couldn't make it all the way through. Some of it was funny. Some of it just missed me. But the thing is, it's okay, right? What's that face? What's that face?
I mean, like you start. It's like I watched it, and then you were like, but I didn't finish, and I'm like,
well, I mean, it's
not good. I mean, everybody can't do stand up.
Everybody can't do stand up, and number
but
one,
don't mean that they're not funny.
But
They
again,
can't be funny.
But that's the thing. It's not even that. He can clearly do stand up, but the material just wasn't for me.
Oh, okay.
You know, just like I like Joe Coy, but when Joe Coy was in town, it was a letdown. It's not the Joe Coy that I grew to like. It was nothing like the Joe Coy that I grew to like.
He did it on purpose, though, so that he could let his
knew
friends.
The crowd. He knew the crowd there, and there were, a bunch of retirees.
Maybe that's
Southeast Asian retirees that are here.
Because it was not like what I thought. I left. I wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
I was going to have more fun, and I did.
You
I don't
did.
remember it, but I had more fun.
That night is definitely on the show. It's part of the archives.
Oh yeah, it is, ain't it?
It's on the show as part of the archives. But yeah, I'm looking at Kim's stuff, and again, some of it I just don't get, but it's okay. And I wish more people would understand that. Because we take that content and we take the content that was shared during the Super Bowl and how people were so uptight and against the halftime show. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Move on. I couldn't understand a damn word old boy was saying. A damn word. But I found it entertaining still. I found it entertaining because I'm watching him do that presentation, because that's how I looked at it, as a presentation. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at nuance on the screen, the same way when Dr. Dre and Snoop and all of them did it a couple of years ago when it was in LA. I was like, you know what? I don't even care what songs they're doing, but I know Dr. Dre is a creative mastermind when it comes to stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for the visual cues, and they killed it, and it was similar to Bad Bunny. Mm-hmm. The way he did that, he and his team did that halftime show. There was a lot of cool visuals and a lot of cool little nuggets and stuff in there. The whole thing about him saying, like, boldly, God bless America, during the times right now that our country is dealing with. But what people overlook North America. That's not just the United States. That's Canada. That's Mexico, and all of those Central America countries. And he named all of that stuff off.
He did.
You know, so
that I saw.
I'm like, I'm happy he did that, because he didn't just want to come over to this stage and just sort of rub the noses of I'll just say it, the MAGA people.
He wanted to educate.
Yeah, he didn't want to rub the nose and say, nah, I'm here.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody does. I think everybody goes to that stage, at least of what I'm seeing. People use that platform, whether it's to sing the national anthem, or the halftime show, to send a message.
Yeah.
A message that they want to say that, you're going to give me this opportunity. You're going to give me this platform. Yep. I'm going to use it. I'm going to say what I want to say.
Yep.
And that's what I think that people are doing, is you got to find that message. You got to find what they're trying to put out there. Is what I have looked forward to over the years. It's like, okay, what message
I don't even know the song.
Super Bowl going to try to send?
Yeah.
You know, it goes all the way back to all of them.
I may not even know the song.
It's always a message.
But
what is it saying? What is it saying?
I feel you.
And that's what this one was. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I think I was getting... What was I watching? Oh, Yellowstone. I was still watching that again for I don't even know how many
something you've already seen.
Yeah, something I've already seen, but it was more entertaining to me than watching the Super Bowl.
Oh gosh.
And those used to, and the Seahawks used to be my team, but
they destroyed them. They just
like I used to love the Seahawks.
Yeah, they're not the same team that you. Like.
I just
definitely not the same.
I think anyway. But so I didn't see any of that, but I did see and hear him name all of the different countries. Not states or counties. There you go. I said it.
You got it right.
I did.
Nice work. Good job.
And I was sitting here like, country.
It starts with a C.
Not county.
Bless your heart. Good gosh.
No, but yeah.
My whole point with that was, I wish more people on our planet would understand that things are not for everybody.
Right. And it is okay.
And it's okay.
It is okay.
You know how much music...
You don't have to agree with everything that I feel like or that I agree with, and it's okay.
It's
and
okay to
you know
disagree.
what? I don't think we realize that until we're almost dead in this lifetime. For whatever reason, people don't see that until they're almost in the grave.
Yeah. When it's too late, man. Like, dude, we could have had some years.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can agree that this is red, and I can agree that that's not red, that it's orange, and we can go on about our lives, and it's okay, unless it's gonna cause me harm.
Then it's a different story.
If it's gonna cause me harm or gonna cause you harm, then it's a different story. But other than that, it's okay that we don't agree on everything. And that goes for, and I'm realizing that as the older I get, and the more people that I have in my life, and the older I get, and the older I get, because it all comes with experience, is that it's okay that we don't agree with friendships, relationships, love ships, sad ships.
Yeah. Worry about your four walls.
It's all of those. It's okay if even in your four walls, if you don't agree on things.
That's true. Because I don't laugh at the same stuff you laugh at, and vice versa. And sometimes we do laugh at the same things. You know? There's so much music out there now.
okay.
There's so much music out there now that I cannot listen to it. It does absolutely nothing for me.
But the thing is, I think that we still agree on the same music. I was introduced to music on the East Coast that I didn't even hear until I went over there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear it over here. Because there's no radio that plays it over here like there is over there for me to get, oh, let me look that up. Yeah. Oh, I've not heard that before. Who is that?
Yeah,
I've heard that song before.
The only thing they playing is if it's from the Bay or
I don't
Latino.
even hear that. Yeah, only when I go to the
from
radio.
The Bay or Latino.
Before I had my... anytime I would go to a radio, it's all Hispanic. I didn't even hear if they were from the Bay. All of the stations were either Hispanic or Hispanic. I didn't hear any English. Maybe
I've gone through the dials. No, I haven't even heard any country.
I don't know. I ain't heard nothing, but
I've gone through the dials for the times that I actually get to drive the limo service. I've gone through the dials.
Okay. Maybe they got a better reach.
Possibly. Because they got super duper radios for whatever reason.
Satellite, super satellite. Jeez. This show is like 5 hours long, ain't it?
Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, that's that. I'll put a link to Miss Kim's stuff there in our show notes. Also, before we go, want to give a shout out to Mr. Matt. And again, we talked about it before the break. Shout out to him.
People, y'all check him out. He's good people, good people, and he's got the best imagination known.
He's such a weirdo. He's written a book, and I will put a link to it. He's given me permission to share said book because it hasn't been published yet. I think he clearly could publish it. I'm not a sci-fi nut like most people that follow me are. It was so over my head, man. It's golly. I'm like, dude, what kind of math you doing here? I mean, that's damn.
But the sci-fi people would know
and
it.
I'm like, damn,
they'll
Matt.
get it. They'll get it.
And I'm like, dude, this is Matt. You wrote this? You know, that's how I was approaching. It's like, wow, he was on one, and I'm happy for him. So I'm happy to promote it for him too. And I'll put a link to that and give you a download of the EPUB file for your e-readers if you want to use Kindle or Apple Books or Google Books or whatever service you is. But I'll give you that in the show notes. In the meantime, have no idea when we'll be back on these here mics. I don't know what her schedule is.
I'll be back next week.
Okay. All right. So I have so she's available next week.
We'll be back next week.
Okay, so
after next.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Because you're gonna be gone.
No, I'm only I don't know. I'll figure it out. If we can record next week, sometime during the last week of February, we will. I have a shoot next week out of town. So that takes at least 2 days of my time away off of the recording time. Thank y'all for all of the support. Thank you for all of the support regarding the Super Bowl placements and stuff like that. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully it begots more work in this here industry. 2026 has started a little slow, but then it ramped up like really quickly. And I'm fine with that. But all of you in the extended family, y'all have been very supportive, and I really do appreciate that and appreciate the encouragement on it. Because most folks will just try to talk his side of this shit, Mm-hmm. You need to go do this and that, But nah, they haven't. So we'll see you all next time. And again, if you're interested in joining the extended family and the Patreon community, you can do so for free. Go to patreon.com/AuntPruitt and sign up for free. And if you want to join one of the paid tiers, there's a couple tiers there that you can join and join in the social media conversations that we have there, because that's pretty much how I do social media. And yeah, that's it. Any last words, dear? Okay. We shall see y'all next time. Thanks, live chat, for being here. We love y'all.
Thank you. And, good to see everybody.
We'll see all y'all next time. Take care.
Good night. Day.